Welcome to the M's in the Grid channel. Yeah, he sees it. All City sees what I'm about to tell you.
This issue prior to the patch. Now, this stuff is so blatant that there's a side of me that feels like it's done intentionally. Some of you guys may be like, but why? And I have no good reason as to why it would be done intentionally. I don't know if they make more money on the back end. I don't know that to be fact. I don't know what it could be. But all too often, the 2K community asks or cries out for changes to a particular area in the game, and 2K, they don't handle that well. They go as like one extreme to the other. I actually thought Mike Wang was gonna grow some balls this year and stick to his guns.
Yeah, man. Good question. It seems like they're here to try to troll you. This is gonna be a build unlike any other 2K build that you have seen. Some of y'all will be able to follow me. Some of y'all won't be able to. But I think this needs to at least just be put out in the ether so that people, maybe it'll hit one or two of y'all. Maybe it'll change your mind on how you want to approach NBA 2K and the amount of money that you give and how much participation that you give. Disclaimers, right? I am not a gaming channel. This is an esoteric channel, so just know you're about to. These are disclaimers, so I give people a chance to click out if they want. I'm going to give you a build more on a spiritual context as it pertains to the game mechanics and the game economics, right? This is going to be a heavy build, so I understand if you got to go. You wanted to see how to, this is not like a build video on how to make, your goddamn 6'7" small forward, meta build or anything. This is letting you know that your intuition that the game trolls and hates you and is here to make you mad on purpose is true. See, we live in a reality where like the truth is smacking us right in the face, but due to like sociological mind control, a lot of us are just programmed to say, no, that can't be it. There's no way that they're purposefully doing that. That would be crazy. So this is a space for you to come here and USA and say, oh, now that Ems has explained it to us, we understand that this game is trash on purpose and it's here to piss me off. Now let's jump right into it. All City wonders, why would they be doing this? And I'm going to break it down to you. Number one, let's just talk about 2K for a little bit. I've been playing basketball games from the first one. I'm an old head. Literally, from Jordan vs. Bird, Double Dribble, I think, on the Nintendo. All of the 2Ks, all of the lives. Like, I'm a OG granddaddy basketball sweat. So I've seen all of the eras. This has to be by far the worst. The last decade, the last 15 years, no, just about the last decade. The last decade of games, especially the last 7 to 8 2Ks, have been absolutely trash. Absolutely trash. On a increasingly downward fucking tilting graph. Just plummeting. And so here's what's going on. Okay? It's done like this on purpose. And the reason why is to make you an angry, depressed, pissed off consumer. Let me say that again. The game has been increasingly made to piss humans off, to make you more of an angry, pissed off, depressed consumer. Now, why? Why do you need people to be depressed? It's simple. The powers that be want you to spend more money. You generate more energy and action in the economy when you are not within your right mind. You eat more, right? Meaning that you spend more money. When you're pissed off, when people are depressed, you're more prone. We have a term, stress eat. You're gonna eat all the goddamn snacks. 2K pisses you off. You turn it off for a little bit. You go downstairs or you go to your fridge. You go get the Cheetos. You go warm up the pizza. Right? It's not like you play 2K and then you want to go out and go to the gym. I do, because it pisses me off so much. I know I'm about to lift like 600 pounds after the goddamn game sold me because I can't make a layup underneath the basket, 2 feet. But I digress. Yeah, right. It makes you pissed. And then light traces of depression might come in because you've been playing this shit for fucking 4, 5, some of y'all 16 all day. Y'all been on this shit, and it's just been pissing you off all day. There's no way that it doesn't affect you in a negative way. Now, if you playing this game for the 2K heads that came here, y'all know the general rule. I've heard mad YouTubers say this badge plug. You can't play this shit for more than an hour, 2 hours without it starting something happening where you're gonna be like, this game is trash. I challenge you because I can't do it. And so y'all get that. That's the first rule, okay? You're not bugging. It is made to piss you off on purpose. The mechanics in the game are not a mistake, okay? I want to clear that up. It's not, happenstance. It's not the programmers missed this one, right? It's programmed like that on purpose. Let's go through a few fucking notorious, infamous fucking 2K glitches and weird shit happening. Do y'all remember, I think it was 2K18 or 19, where you had to double tap circle and you can fucking tackle a nigga off of his feet, off a screen? And I remember watching YouTubers and they're like, how do you program that into the game? It's done purposefully. You gotta ask yourself, there had to be an animation to knock me off my feet. It wasn't like a glitch where I just fell down. My player had an animation where he stumbled to his feet. You had to make the animation to push the nigga. And the question was like, and then there was no foul called, so people were on the twos cheesing. You could just straight football tackle a nigga to the ground, and then the other person, the person working behind the screen, the guard or whatever shooter or scorer behind the screen, has free reign because you're knocked out of the play, literally. Again, using your brain, that was done on purpose. There's no way you didn't program that in. You have the RNG. Let's talk about this 2K. You have the RNG shooting. I have attributes. RNG, I'm going to speak globally for everyone because maybe not everybody plays 2K that's on this thing. Random number generated. It's something that video games do so that you can spread out. People can feel like it's fair. Meaning that it's some of the results in the game are going to be random, right? But you cannot do that in basketball. Do you know why? Because they have statistics that you pay for, by the way, with money or virtual currency that you earn in the game. So you have a 99 3 ball. Say you have an above 93 ball that you paid. Some of these tears past 90, you're paying like 10, 20, 30K per blip for it to go up 1. And then I go out in online play and I can't knock down an open 3 with a 99 3 ball. This is ridiculous. You cannot make it random number generated, and I'm paying money for my stats. Or else, why am I paying money for stats if it's random generated? Do you see how that, like, you gotta watch my video called Logical Progressional Thinking to understand. It's, even if you use just a little bit of common sense, you would see that these things are done on purpose to piss you off. There's no other answer. Why would you allow me to pay for these stats and then make it random? They are contradictory in logic. You have the dashboarding. So this year they have a leaderboard, and now people have learned a glitch to dash out the leaderboard. They have a mode where you're playing competitively, and what's happening is the sweats and the losers in real life are purposefully leaving the game, and it's a glitch to fucking make sure that they're still high in the leaderboards. Okay, to keep it simple for everyone. 40 days, and up to this day, 40 days with a patch that just came out, and it's still not fixed. They know what's happening. This is a multi-billion-dollar company. So I could keep going, but for the sake of the length of the video, which I'm trying to keep to 10 minutes, that's my new thing. I'm not going to do it on this video. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. If you play 2K, you know about the servers. You have delay in the game on top of random number generation, on top of a whole bunch of things. You have servers that are not working on an old PS4, and then you have a new console for the last 4 or 5 years on PS5, and you still have the old servers with the most egregious delay responses. Some of these events, like Shootout, I saw the videos. The frame rate was so bad. It was literally unplayable. I want to remind you that this is a fucking company, multi-billion-dollar company, that has been getting record sales each year, increasing to the point where last year, their president, Scott Zelnick, got a bonus of $75 million. A bonus. And the game is still trash. So now I just outlined you certain things in the game that are done on purpose. And so what's going to happen logically is you're going to say, why would a company make things trash on purpose? Okay, I'm going to tell you the meat and potatoes of this video. Why would they make this shit so trash, right? When if they just made a better game, we would, number one, spend more money. There would be more engagement. There will be more creators on YouTube. It would actually benefit them if they just spent a small percentage of their money to fix these issues, right? I've seen so many videos about this. I'm here to tell you the secret and the meat and potatoes of this video. Okay, this is where the esoteric build is about to begin. Here's the secret. It's not about money. Let me say, I'm going to do it like Dr. Umar, okay? 2 more times. It's not about money. You're asking why, and I'm telling you that it's not about money at certain levels. And so here's the esoteric part of it. I challenge y'all to go watch my Where in Hell series to understand some basic consciousness topics on where we are and why things are the way it is. From a lot of research, reading, and understanding, it looks like we're in a mostly negative place. I'm talking about the earth. This part you could take or believe. This is just what I've researched. And so what happened a long time ago to encapsulate the build is that if you look at a lot of our creation stories, I know this is extra heavy for 2K, but it looks like there's a food chain energetically. We can see that regularly just with us. We take energy from sleep, right? Which is just energy coming from another place. Your body's re-energized when you go to sleep. You take energy from plants, animals that we consume. Everything that we consume is energetic, right? Even the things that you don't think about, TV and what you're listening to and what you're watching, right? Okay, fine. And there's an energetic scale. You as a human being are not exempt from being on an energetic scale. I have to break it down to you like this. I'm sorry. Again, this might not be for you, but this is for the ones that are like, why are things so bad all the time? That can easily be fixed. 2K being one of them. You as a human being are not exempt from being on an energetic scale. If you study like hermetics, you know that there are entities and consciousnesses above yours that feed off, you give energy to them, and vice versa, as above so below. The scale goes, it's a two-way, it's a dual system. And so what I'm trying to tell you is there are consciousnesses and energies above us, okay, to put it lightly. And what happens is, a long time ago, the game was about our positive energy. You know, again, I don't have to, I want to make sure that you can understand what I'm saying. We feed off of positive energy. Your girlfriend or boyfriend tells you you're looking good. That gives you a little, you puff your chest out, you go out with a little bit more energy. Anything that empowers you is positive energy, right? And then some time ago, the ones above us learned that negative energy can be harnessed too. And here's how it's explained, okay? Negative energy is like fast food. Positive energy is the food that sustains you, but it's not as tasty. And so I'm here to tell you, to certain entities, it's a drug, our negative energy. Take it or leave it. Just like how it is for you. Negative energy for you is like eating a bag of Cheetos and ice cream and soda and getting a rush initially, and then after that, you're gonna crash, you're gonna feel unhealthy and trash, you get headaches. And a positive energy, which still tastes good if you have some salmon and rice and broccoli, it's not gonna be as like hitting your goddamn endorphins and your excited, your excitement system. It's not gonna be hitting you so crazy, but you're gonna be like, that was good and I feel good. No, I could actually go run after this. It empowers you. So these are the trade-offs, right? Everything is a scale and balance. A long time ago, higher ones learned, the ones that feed off of our energies, learned that it's more fun to take energy from human beings that's based off of negativity. And just to make a long story short, you extrapolate it and perfect the system and learn how to really make people be mad and upset. That's the goal. Now, what I just told you, again, go watch my 5-part series and you'll understand. I told you this is going to be a heavy 2K video. So this is not specific to 2K. Our whole reality is like that. This was actually a clickbait, okay? Our whole reality is like that. We're in a cycle. Mankind lives in cycles. We're in a cycle of mostly negative stuff going on. And you, as I said earlier, they benefit off of making you angry because you are more of a consumer. But it's also a dualistic thing. When in 2K19, they had terms like unleash chaos with the red and black writing. For people who have the third eye open and have been studying, you know that they're showing you truth in plain sight. That this is like, for lack of a different word, this is like, it's an Illuminati mind control experiment. They're about to fucking piss you off. And that's one of the worst. I think it was 2K18 that they had that term. It's one of the worst, trash, most glitchy 2K that you have ever played. 2K18. And so the answer is, it's not about money, okay? Yes, the controller's main thing on the surface level is about power and domination and the bottom line of making profits, right? Understand that the controllers and private corporations, are synonymous, okay? I don't know how else to tell you that, right? Like, the whole world is ruled by private corps. Our government, whether you believe it or not, is ruled by or mostly influenced by private corporations. The decisions that are made are based off of who has the most influence and money that's given to private corps, right? And so it's all private interest. But above that is the main overarching bottom line statement, as the human beings are to suffer. And it's profitable for it to suffer. And going even above what you can probably fathom, they feed off of our negative energy. Both literally in terms of like actual energy. If you study things like adrenochrome and all of those things, you can get into some weird places. And figuratively, your negative energy, the fake energy, which is money, you also put your negative feelings and energies into how you spend and contribute into the economy. And so what NBA 2K is, the truth is, it's a micro torture. Okay? And then I'll shut it down after this. If you study like trauma-based mind control, you have ways that, like the Germans, where doing experiments that can give you large amounts of trauma. And the thing about trauma-based mind control, as the name fucking implies, is large amounts of trauma, you can make changes into the human psyche as you feel fit. Because once you break someone, then you can insert now the persona that you want to put in. But there's also tactics where you can break someone over time with small traumas, small micro traumas. And 2K is one of those. You having a rough day, or you just want some downtime, you've been grinding, and you want to relax and play 2K, and here it is pissing you off, making it so that you have no time where you feel at peace. And over time, you keep repeating that, it's going to drive you crazy. And I know because it happens to me, I'm not better than you. If I play it for too much and too long, I get pissed. So I'm going to wrap the video up by saying that you have to monitor yourself, be mindful of your thoughts. Think about what I'm saying. It's done on purpose. You're not bugging. It does hate. The game hates you. They hate you. They don't want you to have fun. They will never make a game. It'll be very easy. It's just basketball. It'll be very easy to make a game where the controls do exactly what you want. A multi-trillion-dollar fucking billion-dollar company could easily fucking make a servers that work correctly so that you don't have no input delay. They know that RNG is not the fucking answer to shooting. They know that, right? They could do everything to make this game beautiful, and you would spend more money and you would spend more hours on this. The atrocities that they did to my team, they could fix all of that. More people would play. This could be a beautiful fucking experience where everyone is on YouTube and all the creators are making money because it's great. It would be so easy, and it would benefit everyone, which, again, people ask why. Why don't they make it better so that we could all just be better? Because the goal is not for us to live in kumbaya land. It's to piss you off. You're not bugging. That's what this whole video is about. I challenge you to take this example and look at a lot of other areas. And a lot of, like Madden, it's the same thing. I'm just using 2K because I play it. Now, what I do when I get pissed, like, right, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't even have 2K25. I'm like the Illuminati. I'd be watching the video so I could laugh, because I knew it was gonna be trash. I knew 24 was gonna be trash. I knew 23 was gonna be trash. They're all pretty much trash. I mean, the levels that you guys have been subjected to, and the acceptance level, where the game is so bad that you guys have been saying like 23 and 24 are good. No, they're still bro. I played the games. They're fundamentally weird and broken. The animations don't make sense sometimes. Your ratings don't match up to the things that you could do on the court sometimes. Sometimes it does. And when it does, it's fun. And then they take it away from you. They'll give it to you. Y'all already know in 2K25, there's times when you can shoot 4 for 5 from 3-point on one game. And the next 3-4 games, it's like you don't know how to shoot. You go to your my court, you make fucking 60 fucking greens in a row, and then you go back out online. It's like you can't knock down one. Do I not understand the cues and the timings and all the stuff Mike went? No. And he tells you all of those things so you can go waste your time fucking stressing and sweating. I'm watching all these creators laughing. This is guy text 2K. He's funny. He's like, I'm sitting up, I got my back straight, and I'm fucking locked in on my timing. They got the goddamn rhythm shooting and button. They're fucking with you. It doesn't matter what you do. The large percentage of the sweats, they'll figure out how to shoot marginally better. Maybe 10%, maybe 15, maybe 20%, but that's not a lot better than you. It's made to break you and make you upset. So you're not bugging. Think about the deep things that I talked about. It's meant to troll you. Go watch my Where in Hell series. Go watch my logical progressional thinking video so that you can see what's going on. I don't have 2K25. I have 24 on an old gen. I don't even got a PS5. And I don't put money into the characters. A lot of y'all too, like, I get that I'm an old head. There's nothing wrong with grinding your character without spending no money. I do it all the time. The last 3 2Ks, I think I like the first week. Here's what I do. The first character that I make, I might put like $10 every other day. So like no more than like $40 into the character. I grind the rest throughout my career. Once I hit around 80, 85, then I go out into my park, the theater, the rec, and earn the money. And then as I earn the money, I level my character up. And I'm usually like 99 within like 2 weeks. A lot of y'all can't wait to 2 weeks. And then after that, I just keep playing. And when I get money from playing online, I never have to start from scratch again. I just put it into the next character that I want to build. But a lot of y'all are so thirsty for this trash game. It's like Swante says, he's like, it's $100 to build, and y'all just give it. All City did that thing, same All City in the beginning of the video, where he did the experiment to see how much money y'all spend per year on this trash game. Some of y'all spending $2,000. And you're like, oh, I'm a content creator, so it's my job. You're giving these niggas this money and then complaining about it. You have to, as the term goes, stand on business. I'm not giving this trash company any money. The game comes out on sale around Christmas. It's a good time. That's when I bought 24. I don't care about being left. Y'all care about FOMO of this game? So anyway, I ain't gonna talk down to you, okay? I'm just saying this is what I do. I suggest that you do it. This was the esoteric bill on 2K. I know this went deep. If you stayed this far, I appreciate your attendance. I'm on a push for 250 subscribers. Like, comment what you think. Was this crazy? Was this like, oh my God, bro, you really went there? It's not that deep. Is it? I get what you're saying, and I'm gonna try to implement some of the things you're talking about. Leave the comments below. This is your boy M's in the Grid. Peace. See you later. Hope your health is good. Hope your families are good. Later.